When Don't Look Up premiered on Netflix, people had mixed reactions. Some critics called it too blunt, and viewers were split over its mix of comedy and social commentary. But beneath its wild humor and over-the-top satire is a disturbingly accurate look at our world today.
They found a bunch of gold and diamonds and rare shit on the comet. So they're gonna let it hit the planet to make a bunch of rich people even more disgustingly rich.
At its core, Don't Look Up is a sharp comedy that criticizes how people fail to deal with big problems, especially climate change. The comet in the story is a clear symbol of the climate crisis, but the film also points out issues like fake news, shallow media, bad leadership, and how divided people can be. The comet represents a huge, obvious problem, just like climate change. Even though scientists provide clear proof of the danger, people don't take it seriously. Politicians like President Orlean care more about their careers than solving the problem, and companies like Bash just see it as a chance to make money. This reflects real-life situations where governments and businesses delay taking action on climate change because they're more focused on money or politics. The film shows how dangerous it is to ignore problems like this. The movie shows that the media can make big issues seem small. The morning show, The Daily Rip, treats the comet like a joke, focusing on keeping things fun instead of serious. The hosts, Jack Brimmer and Brie Eventy, joke around and don't take the danger seriously. This is a lot like how real news outlets sometimes care more about getting viewers than talking about important topics in a meaningful way. President Orlean and her team show how leaders can fail during a crisis. They ignore the comet at first. They only do something when it helps their image. Later, they stop a mission to save the planet so they can make money from the comet's materials, golds and diamonds. This mirrors how some leaders in real life focus on staying in power or making money instead of solving big problems like climate change or health crises. The movie also shows how people argue instead of working together. The Just Look Up movement tells people to face the truth, while the Don't Look Up campaign spreads lies and fear to keep people in denial. This is like real life, where fake news and strong opinions create division. Instead of solving problems, people end up fighting, making it harder to work together.
And humanity is going to stride through the pillars of Boaz and Joachim, naked into the glory of a golden age.
And is this nanotech work peer reviewed?
Well, I haven't reviewed the data, but it's been modeled.
The story of Don't Look Up is powerful, but it's the technical elements that make its message even stronger and more impactful. Scenes showing the elite, like the White House or Peter Isherwell's headquarters, are brightly lit with artificial, almost harsh lighting. This makes these spaces feel cold and disconnected, showing how out of touch these people are with reality. In contrast, scenes with Kate Dibiasky and Dr. Mindy use more natural, soft lighting. This helps ground their characters in reality and makes their concerns about the comet feel more urgent and relatable. The handheld camera style and sudden zooms add to the sense of chaos in the story. These techniques make us feel like we're in the middle of the confusion and panic, matching the frantic energy of the characters and events. The movie uses quick cuts to unrelated images, like nature, pollution, or viral memes. These cuts remind us of the bigger picture, showing how humanity ignores the long-term consequences of its actions. During intense scenes, the fast editing mirrors the overwhelming noise and confusion of media, politics, and public reaction. The movie shifts between dramatic, serious orchestral pieces and playful, almost sarcastic music. This matches the movie's mix of comedy and seriousness. For example, when the comet becomes visible, the music feels heavy and intense, highlighting the danger, but lighter moments have whimsical tunes that add irony. As the comet gets closer, the sound design includes subtle rumbles and atmospheric noises to create tension. This makes the threat feel real and constant, even when the characters are ignoring it, adding to the film's overall satire. Lawrence does a great job showing Kate's frustration as her warnings are ignored. Her journey from a confident scientist to someone who feels defeated reflects how real-life experts are often dismissed or mocked. Her emotional outbursts add a raw, human element to the story. DiCaprio's character shows how someone with good intentions can lose their way. At first, Dr. Mindy is a caring scientist, but he gets caught up in fame and power. His story shows how easily integrity can slip away in a world driven by media and politics. Streep and Hill's roles as President Orlean and her son, Jason, are exaggerated but funny portrayals of political leaders. They show how selfish and clueless leaders can be, making decisions based on personal gain rather than the greater good. Their performances add humor while also delivering sharp criticism of real-world politics. These technical details and performances work together to enhance the movie's message. They make the themes of Don't Look Up, like ignorance, misinformation, and selfishness, feel even more real and impactful. Every part of the film, from the way it looks to how it sounds, pushes its message forward. The work behind Don't Look Up reveals how much effort went into making it both funny and meaningful. These choices didn't just make the movie entertaining, they helped deliver its powerful message. The filmmakers made an effort to reflect the movie's environmental themes during production. They used local resources, limited travel, and made sure their sets were environmentally friendly. By working sustainably, the filmmakers showed they cared about the message of the movie in real life. This added authenticity to the film, showing the creators were serious about the issues the story tackled. Director Adam McKay worked with climate scientists to make sure the film felt grounded in reality. The struggles of Dostoevsky and Mindy were based on the real experiences of scientists who were ignored or dismissed when trying to warn people about serious problems. The way people in the movie denied or ignored the comet mirrors how society often handles the climate crisis. By consulting experts, McKay made sure the film's story reflected the real world.
Every single man, woman, and child on this planet is going to die.
I don't like him. He makes me sad.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's
Kids,
not
listen to
what
me.
we
You
heard.
tell your parents that President Orlean and Isherwell are sociopaths and fascists.
The events in Don't Look Up may seem over the top, but they're not far from reality. In a world where climate change, pandemics, and political scandals make the news every day, the film reflects how we often ignore or downplay major problems. It pushes us to face our collective indifference. The movie perfectly captures the mood of the 2020s, a time shaped by fake news, viral memes, and shallow activism. It forces us to think about how we contribute to these problems, whether by sharing misinformation or choosing convenience over action. Some critics said the film was too on the nose, but that's what makes it so powerful. Its direct approach mirrors the urgency of the issues it tackles. The backlash may come from the discomfort it causes. Don't Look Up doesn't hold back in pointing out harsh truths about society and the flawed systems we are part of.
What's up, y'all? I'm the last man on Earth. Shit's all fucked up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.